Hello, hello. My name is Liz. I am the Femme Genius, and this is a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of October 2023. So let's get started. I'm so excited about doing this reading for you, Scorpio. I feel like there's been so much like crackling energy coming through as I've been connecting with you. So I just am dying to see what you're up to this month. Let's see. I'm just going to pull. Okay. Let's see, did 5 cards come out or 6 cards? We got 5 cards here on the table. So you have a similar card to Libra. You have 2 of Pentacles, Justice, 3 of Cups, the Moon, and the Wheel. And the thing that's already popping out at me, number 1, is that you have 3 out of 5 that are major arcana. So it feels like this is a month of big change for you. And I'm talking about like those big life things, like who's in your circle, who are you? What are you doing for a living? How are you spending your time? So we're looking at like, this is a time where it's going to be a lot of shifts in a very short amount of time. And this feels like it's really pulling me into the people in your circle with this 3 of Cups. So it feels like in this Libra season, in this October season, you're really going to be going through this shift of who am I spending the most of my time with? Who are in my circle? And how am I perhaps giving away my power? Or how am I perhaps holding my voice back? And so it feels like there's a lot of this introspective work going on where you're going to be plunged into your emotions. I know. Dun, dun, dun. It's not always easy to be having to question like what's going on for you. What do these relationships feel like? I feel a strong presence of like an energy vampire. Who is someone who has told you, I have your back, but it feels like I have your back, but you always have to pay the piper. Like, or they expect you to always be on call, or they expect you to always give them like the most of your attention, or that you have to compromise what you say because you're afraid of upsetting them. Those are not friendships. Those are not relationships that are going to help you for your highest and greatest good. These are lessons. And it feels like that's really coming through right now of look around your life and see who is here for the long haul, who is here, and it feels very reciprocal where you're showing up for them, they're showing up for you. You know that if there's something going on in your life, that's a person you can call, and vice versa. And where is it where if you ever have a need, you know that there's going to be a big price to pay, and that person probably isn't even going to have the capacity to show up for you in the here and now. They might not even answer the phone, or they might not answer a text. And it's not saying that they're a bad person. It's just saying they're not your person. And so this month, it feels like, get your scorpion tail out, get your stinger ready, not to get into fights, but just to really be discerning and be like, where is my energy being sapped constantly? Who do I have in my life who is not showing up as a partner for me, or who is not showing up as a true friend and is just constantly expecting my full attention or my full awareness or my full energy? Feels like this is necessary because you need to shift them out because new energy wants to shift in. And so this is also essentially putting some taxonomy on the relationships in your life and labeling them. And I know that like we always talk about we should get away from labels and all this, but it really feels like this reorganization where you can almost label friendships as casual acquaintance, potential, business or networking acquaintance, someone that you can do a project with, someone who, you call on their birthday, someone who is there for you when you're upset, just really looking at what is the quality of this relationship? What does it bring into my life? And how is it helping me show up in the world in a different way, or in a way that's more aligned with who I want to be? And by allowing yourself to put labels on it and get to the giveaway pile, like really looking at who doesn't belong in this phase of my life, doesn't mean you have to get rid of them forever, but it feels like this reshuffling, reorganization of who's in your inner circle, who has access to you, and how. Because this Wheel of Fortune is saying that things are changing, things are balancing. There's actually a couple of balance cards here, Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, that you're moving into this new sense of balance. And so everyone can't go with you there. So take a look. This isn't easy work. I don't want to be like, listen, just get rid of, just reorganize people, put labels on them. It's not easy. And it requires us as a collective to usually learn skills that we weren't taught as kids, that we weren't taught growing up. So like we don't innately know how to do this. It's scary. It can be nerve-wracking. But I just want to say, like, take a deep breath. Look at your adult self. Look at what's serving you. Look at what's good for your health, and then act accordingly. So I hope that this helps. I can't wait to see you in November. As always, stay grounded, stay magical, and I'll see you then. Bye.